the move doesn't really change. It just becomes easier because he's already lower to the ground. But notice, say Stefan is on the ground and he comes down a bit. I don't get lazy. I still bring myself to him. I'm bridging. Notice my left hip is as high as it'll go. I'm coming as close to him as possible. I use the arms as a purchase to help me rotate my hips, and we lock up, ready for whichever triangle finish we've practiced.
So you're using all the same leg and hip motions. It might just be a little bit more subtle than it is, or a little bit less obvious than when.
Less obvious, and specifically what's less obvious is how much I have to lift my hips. When you practice with a standing partner, it's really obvious that you have to go very high, and that's a super important piece of this move. Now, when you're doing this, when you're the partner on top, it can get uncomfortable to be standing like this for a long time. So make sure you keep that arch in your back, you stick your butt out. That's going to keep your back safe so that you and your training partner are both healthy and safe the whole time.
With regards to shooting your hips up, there's one thing that I'm not sure that people would have noticed from the angle that we were at, is after you shoot the first leg through, you're bridging off of this arm.
Yes.
You're not bridging off the ground. It's forcing my arm down, which is then setting up this leg coming over that arm anyway.
Exactly. So, very good point. So we're here. If Stefan came all the way down and he was just a wet towel, wet noodle, then I'd be bridging on the ground. So you might not need to lift your hips much at all. But totally, I'm climbing him. I'm stomping on him. Now, because my right foot went under and I'm stomping on his bicep, as Stefan pointed out, my left leg is already ready to go right away into my attack. So very, very high percentage. This is probably maybe the move that I've gotten more than any other in jiu-jitsu. And I think if you incorporate this in the kite sweep into your game, automatically you're going to have a very, very dangerous spider guard. All right, let's take a look at that one more time at full speed. So we're hipping out.